Number 10. A bone dice dating 16th to 18th century. The numbers are indicated by a double circle and dots, motifs. They are arranged so the opposite sides add up to number 7. The sides are in the arrangement known as Potter's variant 16, which gives the dice a post-medieval in date. Found by eyes, obviously. I was metal detecting that day, and as I went down to pick up a coin from the Thames foreshore, the dice was right there next to it. Pure luck. So as they say, right place at the right time. Number 9. The base of a Roman Samian Wakeup with the maker's stamp. Produced in Gaul, where France is today, between the period of 140 to 160 AD. The maker's stamp is quite clearly visible, impressed at the center of the interior of the vessel, and the stamp of the potter, Festus or Fistus, Festus, was working in La Madeleine from around 130 AD to 160 AD. Number 8. The fragment of a post-medieval toy soldier made of lead alloy dating 17th to the 18th century. I'm not going to deny that I thought it looked like a Roman brooch before I had it identified by the Museum of London. The object consists of the arm of the soldier carrying a large circular shield. The soldier's arm is cast on the inside of the shield. There is a large scar and jagged edging where the arm has come away from the rest of the toy soldier. The shield is decorated with an outer band of ring and dot decoration with individual pellet between. There is an inner band of decoration consisting of a ring of pellets surrounding the central boss. Number 7. A complete copper alloy Roman nummus of Constantine II, dating 337 to 340 AD. I have found better condition Roman coins on the Thames foreshore, but this one has a special place because that was my very first Roman coin found on the Thames. Number 6. A group of 43 Indian 1 pice coins dating 1943 to 1947. The coins are circular with a central hole and were in circulation during British rule in India until 1947. The coins by issue here are 1943 8 coins, 1944 13 coins, 1945 18 coins, 1947 4 coins, a total of 43 pice coins. The 1947 date is significant as after this date transitional rule began in India and the coins were phased out of circulation in favor of independence currency. The Museum of London kept all 43 coins for quite some time because all 43 of the coins were all found in association together. Eventually they've returned the 43 coins to the finder. It is a modern find compared to previous finds shown so far, but at the same time it's a very unusual find because all 43 coins were found at any one time in the same hole on the Thames foreshore. Number 5. Silver shilling coin of Elizabeth I, dating 1591 to 1594. The coin has been bent to form an S-shaped profile, indicating that its secondary function was likely as a love token. Love tokens were often made from silver denomination and an earlier post-medieval in date. Creating love tokens was a common practice throughout the post-medieval period and into the modern era. Wish list of any mudlark or any metal detectorist is to find a hammered coin, and this is my very first hammered coin ever found. Number 4. A Byzantine 6th century silver drachm, coin of the Sasanian king Khosrow II. He was the Sasanian king between 590 to 628 AD in the region where Iran is today. Here is footage of that evening when I found the coin on the Thames foreshore. It's still a mystery how the coin ended up on the Thames foreshore. The Sassanid dynasty never traded with Britain, but it's common knowledge that the Vikings did. It's not impossible that such a coin could have reached England in Viking hands. Viking hoards have been found in Scandinavia, and amongst their coins they had the 6th century silver drachm coin of the Sasanian king Khosrow II, identical to this one here. Number 3. A copper alloy unit, quarter stater of King Cunobelinus, 1st century BC, early 1st century AD. Diameter 11.26 millimeters, weight 1.12 grams. It's my first and only Iron Age coin found on the Thames. King Cunobelinus was the king of the Catuvelauni tribe on the north of the River Thames. He might have been also a king of another tribe, Trinovantes, on the northeast part of the River Thames. It's not just the only Iron Age coin I have, but it's the smallest of all coins I have. Number 2. A medieval copper alloy sword pommel dating 1250 to 1400 AD. The pommel is circular in plan and it has a flat band with convex faces each side. Both faces have 3 faint compass drawn concentric turning lines, outside of which is an inscription in punched Lombardic script. IHESV and the word mercy plus a cross on one side. On the other side, letter I is missing from the word mercy before the symbol of the cross, possibly due to the author not having enough space remaining between the letter E and the symbol of the cross. The Museum of London has kept the object, and it's now kept in their medieval archive. Hopefully, the medieval sword pommel will be on display again one day at the Museum of London, because I would like to see it again, and I hope you can go and see it as well. Number 1. A Victoria Cross medal dated 5th of November 1854. And here is the day I found the medal on the Thames foreshore. In December 2015. And here is the date stamped on the reverse of the medal, 5th of November 1854. The medal is now kept at the National Army Museum in London. During the process of identification and authentication of this medal, I had the support of Kate Sumner of the Museum of London. Victoria Cross medals were first made in 1856, and the earliest examples were backdated to 1854. They were created in response to the extreme bravery from all ranks during the Crimean War. The obverses are all the same, and the reverses are stamped with the date of the battle, which saw the action that earned the Victoria Cross. This medal was awarded for actions during the Battle of Inkerman on the 5th of November 1854. The suspension ring, suspension bar, and ribbon are missing from this medal. The name of the recipient of the medal would have been engraved on the bar. In December 2016, the Museum of London held a special exhibition on which is now known, the Thames VC. Although the suspension bar, where the name of the recipient would have been engraved on the bar, wasn't attached to the medal when I found it, we were able to pinpoint two possible recipients of the Thames Victoria Cross during the research process. The two possible recipients were Private John Byrne of the 68th Durham Light Infantry and Private John McDermott of the 47th Lancashire Regiment. I will release a one-off video on the Thames VC sometime soon, describing the journey from the day I found the medal on the Thames through the research process and why the Thames VC is now at the National Army Museum.